Right, I got sent this on, I think it was TikTok. Someone asked me to check it out, this and that new Ed Gein recording thing as well, but we've checked this out first. It's called The Perfect Neighbour, the new one on Netflix, and obviously I'm recording this bit because I do 100% think that this was a racial thing. This is why she shot this woman. So I'm putting this in because obviously it does say, as you can see, but I do think this case was 100% racial.
Hate crime.
That's it. Like Jay said, it's a hate crime.
Yeah, that's what it was, straight up.
Yeah. Like, she was targeting the coloured kids, leaving the white ones alone and everything. Yeah. This was disrespectful to everything.
Yeah. But like I said, though, she tried blaming the stand your ground. But like I said, there's a fine line in America between stand your ground. You have actually got to have your life in a threat. Like, literally, like, your life is going to get ended before you can stand your ground, for it to be stand your ground. Like, we don't have it in Britain. If someone comes at your door with a gun and you shoot that person with a gun, you get done for murder with a weapon.
Yeah. But
in America, if that's the case, if someone's going to kill you, you can kill them. But in this case, it wasn't anything like that.
No, in this case, It was a whole 100% targeted attack. And I do hope we get this law one day in Britain. Because it might actually...
I do agree with stand your ground.
Yeah.
Because I've seen some in America where, well, like I said, some woman was getting attacked with a young woman and she shot the man because he kept coming at her and coming at her.
It means with a daughter.
With a young daughter. But like I said, it was in a gas station in America. But the guy, a week previously, he had a warrant out because he nearly killed some woman in that same gas station by beating her to death. So she shot him and got away with it. That's standing your ground. Because, like I said, her life was at a threat. So was her daughter's.
Yeah. So I agree
I agree with the stand your ground laws.
Yeah. But I don't agree with the way she...
tried manipulating it.
Yeah. She tried using this law to her own will. Like, even when they asked her to describe how this woman... like, what she got taught about racial people. And she described a slave.
Yeah, basically.
Just 100%.
Yeah, she said... Well, he said, what does the N-word mean to you? And she said it's someone who's dirty, poor, or someone who's, like, like life means less than yours, basically. And that was basically a slave back in the day.
Yeah, that is literally what she described. She described a slave, and you can see it.
She was a racist, horrible woman, and she gets what she deserves.
I swear to God, I hope she gets, like, tortured in prison, because this is ridiculous.
Yeah, and them young kids... like growing up without a mother and a mother burying a daughter. It's disgusting. Absolutely
disgusting. She had a baby as well that is going to grow up not even having a clue who the mum was. Everyone knows before the age of 5. You hardly remember anything. That kid's like 2-3 years old. He's not going to have a clue who his mum is.
Yeah.
He's going to know her name. He's going to know what she looks like. But he's not going to know who she actually is as a person.
But like I said, you've got to watch it to get into the story properly. But like I said, but she shot her through a closed door.
Yeah.
That's the gist of the story is that standing your ground or not if you shoot someone through a locked door. And I don't agree that's standing your ground. But yeah, like I said, so that's the argument in this. Is it alright to shoot someone through a locked door? And obviously in the time frame where she did it as well, between ringing the police.
Yeah, she lied and it was 10 minutes.
Yeah, when the police said the call was a 2-minute window between her ringing the police and actually shooting this woman through a closed door. So I think it's straight on murder.
Yeah, I think it's straight up murder, targeted attack. Yeah. Because she'd been ringing the police on these kids for ages. She was like a proper kid hater.
Yeah, and one thing I don't get about human beings in this world, when you get charged for something in this world, why do you suddenly start crying about it? Like, it always happens in America. Have you not seen it when someone gets 200 years for murdering a family or something, they start crying and passing out? And
it's like you're getting what you deserve.
It's like, are you seriously, like, surprised? Shocked. Like, yeah, you've took a life, mate. You don't deserve to live yours, in my eyes. So... like I said, the way she acts out at the end of this when she gets charged is funny.
Yeah. But it is, like, at first, I will admit, I did get annoyed at how long it took him to actually arrest her, because it was clear in your face she murdered or targeted. It was literally, like, you could look at a picture and you'd see it straight away. That bit did annoy me, because she was going on, like, she was happy. She was living her life, like, she got away with it.
But she's lucky she didn't kill a kid, though. That's what I mean. This is how bad this woman was.
Yeah, that's what the police said.
Yeah, she really hated kids and, like I said, other people who was not her minority. She was not a nice person at all.
She, like, seriously, this woman should have been locked up a long time ago. She was literally targeting.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to say it, because obviously
Yeah.
I'm not a racial person, but literally it's disgusting.
Yeah, it is. And like I said, she's still dealing with a punishment now, so good.
Seriously, I don't know what she got sentenced, but I'm hoping to find out. But don't forget to watch this series.
Is this the end of this series?
Yeah, it's called The Perfect Neighbour.
We'll have to look up on Google and get the information.
Yeah, if it tells us, I'll let you know. Right, yeah, don't forget to watch to the end, as you can see, because the last video, like, obviously I paused it to watch this bit. That was 6 minutes, this is 2. But yeah, she got done with, what was it?
Both counts of manslaughter with a deadly weapon.
Yeah. And obviously, like I said, don't forget to keep watching it, because it does show you the court and stuff. So this is what she got sentenced, as you can read that. But even the judge said that the shooting was more anger than fear.
Yeah, so she's called a G.K. Owens.
Yeah.
Is the person who died.
And obviously, thank God she finally got justice.
Yeah, and no one cares about the name of the person who kills them, because I don't like that.
Yep. So these are all her kids.
Yeah, dedicated to the legacy of her kids, Isaac, Israel, Africa, and Titus.
Yeah. And my heart goes out to them poor kids.
Mm.
But this is it here. It's been voted the #1 because everyone's watching it, and I think you should watch it, because obviously 95% of the time, as everyone knows, when Netflix does a documentary, the money goes towards the family. So if you watch this film, they're probably going to send money to them 4 kids, because Netflix always does that.
Yeah, and if you're in America, I'd search up your laws on Stand Your Ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, because obviously this woman thought she could use it against them.
And
that's all I'm going to say.
Yeah. Feel sorry for those poor kids. Don't forget to like and follow, and if you want me to check anything else out, let me know. And I will be checking that Ted Jean police recordings and evidence eventually. That I'll be getting to that new series eventually, just to let you all know.
I've got an interesting thing. Do you know the documentary about Ed Gein? Do you know the person off Hocus Pocus, the guy who plays the guy who calls him Hollywood with the guy Ice? He plays that bit in Ed Gein, the one who's got the tits in the cell when he's
So he's in Hocus Pocus and that.
And that's where his career ended up.
Oh yes.